Welcome to Rudolph Corner University College. I am Professor Rudolph Q. Corner Senior. I'm the founder and president. I decide to lead our global academicians and scholars to a course that we call described as diplomacy. So today is our second day in our lecture. So we are about to move into. You are welcome. Free education series on diplomacy, lesson 2. And today I want to recap what we stopped from yesterday's first days. We discussed about diplomacy. There were key points that we drew out yesterday, and we want to also touch it in our presentation today because a professional lecturers or professors or teachers will always like to recap on the where they stopped or where the last lesson. So I want to also let you to know that yesterday we covered few important points. We give the definition of diplomacy. We say diplomacy is the art and science of managing relationships and resolving differences through dialogue, negotiation, and peaceful means. That was it yesterday, and we also talked about it is our everyday activity. Diplomacy is applied not just into international politics, not just international politics, but it applied in our homes, in our workplaces, in our churches, and our community. Then we discussed yesterday that important of diplomacy, it turns conflict into connections. It builds bridges over where and create partnership for disagreement. Can you imagine? So we discussed this thing and we encourage people to go further to study more, even into certificate diploma program as well as a degree program at our university. So today I will be taking you through on our second day presentations on the topic we call the history and development of diplomacies, the negotiation. What actually is diplomacy? Diplomacy is about negotiation. Let me put it that way. Mediator, someone that go between people, peacemaker, uh, to bring stability into an institution, into a situation, into a country, and into an organization. So we call people as such diplomats. So today is April 3rd, 2025, is our second day in our class. The topic is what? History and development of diplomacy. So where did diplomacy begin? Which country? Absolutely. Which country diplomacy begin? Let us go. Introductions. Welcome back again to our second day of our enlightenment journey into the diplomacy. As we move forward, it is important to not only understand what diplomacy is, but also where it comes from. Because any other thing we do, there might be a history of it, where it began from, its origins, development, and evaluations through history. The roots of diplomacy. Diplomacy is an old as human civilizations. It's very old. It's very, very old as human civilizations. It doesn't started today. No. It started way back, way back. So let's move into our lesson and understand more. Even before countries have names, like Liberia, Senegal, US, Cameroon, Burundi, Botswana, before country name was given, before tribes name were given, before families were named or engaged into diplomatic activities, sending embassies to negotiate marriage, to resolve disputes, or to form alliance. Before this thing happened, the earlier form of diplomacy were built on trust. I repeat, Before embassies were established in country, British embassies in Liberia embassies in Korea, Nigeria embassies in Sierra Leone. Before this thing happened, diplomacies existed by trust. By trust. A country have a peaceful relationship without sending representation. We are chasing the history, where it began and how it happened. So the root of diplomacies, it was by trust. Example from the ancient time. The ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, the king sent letter to each other with envoy and gift to keep peace. If you read the Bible, you will see there will be a time when there's a war or there's a conflict between two countries for a long time. Another king will be able to send letter and say, "Oh, it is enough. It's okay. We should not give again confusions to our countries and our independent states. We need to put stop to fighting." So let's move continually. The Bible in Genesis chapter 14. In Genesis chapter 14, Abraham negotiates peace. Joseph is sent to Egypt. I want you to also understand that the mission that Joseph was sent to Egypt for was God himself that sent Joseph to Egypt. Joseph went to settle and bring God glory to his name. He went on a diplomatic missions. Because of that, whenever there was temptations against Joseph, he always dodged it, and things was very well with him. Let's continue. Moses deal diplomatically with Pharaoh. Moses never entered Egypt to begin with destruction. Moses never entered Egypt to begin to just start doing things by himself. No, he went to King Pharaoh and said to him, approach him diplomatically, because God knew that there is a king in that country. So God said, go to Egypt. So Moses never goes to Egypt just because he wanted to go. He moved by order. Who was the president that sent Moses? It was God. Which country did Moses represent? Israelites. Are you